Hello darlings, my name is Stephen Davies and I'm the knob by the hob.
Hello darlings, Stephen Davies, knob by the hob. I'm back from my holidays, so we had a little bit of a break. I was down in the south of France, stayed at my friend Sam Ellerish's house, and which is in Mougins, which is where Picasso died, if you're interested. And also it's their business partner, David, and his husband Stefan in Bonnieux. So it's been a really nice time, lots of Mediterranean cuisine, lots of good food. So I've come back and obviously it's summertime, so I'm going to do a bit of my kind of salad masterclass type thing, because everybody says my salads are really lovely, and I just give you a few tips on how I do them, how I can make salads. Obviously there's loads of variations on this, but I'll just give you what I do, and then you can obviously change some of the ingredients to suit yourself. I usually always start off with, at the basis, some good, nice salad leaves, obviously. I usually buy them already done, to be honest with you. It depends on the salad. I do Cost lettuce one and an iceberg lettuce one, which I use, but normally I just buy a variety of leaves. That is the base of the salad. So when I build a salad, there's a variety of things that I use. I'm not big on using a load of dressing either, so the only dressing I'll put in this is olive oil and lemon juice. What I'll always put in is, I'll always put some sort of cheese, which is usually either feta or Parmesan. So either of those, I usually put a little bit of that in as well. I always put in dried or a fresh fruit, quite often put in dates. Or if I put in a fruit, sometimes I put strawberries in, sometimes I put peaches in, but I usually put one fresh fruit and sometimes I put apples in. I'm going to probably do peaches today. Another thing that's really nice in salads is pomegranate. Those are the extra sort of little bits I put in. I also always I usually put some sort of nuts and seeds in. This is also part of this Zoe plan I did about broadening my diet. So I'll put in usually some hemp. You can get these salad toppers. I don't often use these, some of them are quite nice, but I occasionally use a salad topper. I always put in a nut. Pine nuts are really nice in salads, you can toast them. And chia seeds, again, really healthy and good for you. But you can put any seeds or nuts. So my addition to a normal salad would be a fruit, a seed, a nut. Yeah, lots of different textures and flavours. And also when you mix all that in, with some olive oil and the lemon juice, you don't need really for a heavy dressing. The other thing I always tend to put in would be an avocado. Again, because when that's mixed, the oil and the fat in the avocado gives it a little bit of coating in the salad when you mix it all up. So I quite often stick in an avocado. The other thing I'll add, depends on how big you want the salad or if it's a main part of the meal, is I'll put in some sort of vegetable. So I'll either put in some carrots, I'll just buy the grated carrot. I sometimes char grill the smaller asparagus, or I'll roast some peppers. So there's a cooked vegetable, or a vegetable in with the salad as well. So it's like a real nice mixture. The other thing I tend to put in, which apparently, again, when I've been to see about my stomach and the problems I've been having with my gut health, was sprouting seeds. So like cress, or you can buy them in a salad mix. You can buy microgreens and a lot of sprouting, like pea shoots and things like that. I put them in because they're very good for your microbiotic, your gut health. So these are the things I'll build up. Now another thing I throw in to my salad, seems like a lot of stuff I'm throwing in here. Quite often, again, if it's going to be a main meal, I might have thrown some chicken in as well, or some prawns or whatever, some crab sometimes, is I'll put in lentils. I usually use just one bag of these, or I think in other recipes I've shown I roast some chickpeas. So some lentils or some chickpeas I'll throw in as well, because normally then I won't have any other carbohydrate with it. I won't have any potatoes or rice or pasta or anything. That'll be like a main meal, so it'll be a big salad with chicken, all the ingredients I just said, and probably put some lentils in as well. The other thing with some of these pui lentils that come pre-packed, they also add kind of a creaminess and a bit of a dressing to the salad as well. So that's all the bits and pieces that I'll generally put into a salad, and that's how I mix it all up. Now the thing I don't do is, because I don't like a salad getting very mushy and wet, is that normally, unless it's cherry tomatoes, I do the tomatoes separate. So I'll have a separate bowl where I've sliced up tomatoes and put a little bit of olive oil and salt, and I wouldn't mix them in with the salad, keep it separate, because otherwise then it tends to be the tomatoes that make the salad very soggy and wet, especially if you leave it for a period of time. Also if you've got too much dressing as well, to be honest with you. But as I said, I just use olive oil and lemon juice. The other reason for using lemon juice as well, if you use an avocado and some fruit, if you have got squeezed lemon juice over the salad again, that tends to stop it going, you know, the avocado's going black or brown. So it does keep it a little bit fresh. So those are the main, how I put a salad together. So, you know, I use a vegetable, I use a fruit, I use a nut and a seed, and then the usual stuff that you put in a salad. And I, as I said, sometimes add lentils if it's going to be like a main meal that we're going to have. First few ingredients I'm going to throw in, I'm going to throw in some cucumber. I'm using up some stuff from previous salads, so I normally buy the baby cucumbers, these ones, I prefer them, but any cucumber's fine. So I'm just going to chop up some cucumber, just throw that in. I always put some celery in. Adds a nice bit of crunch to the salad. Also, as I keep saying, you burn more calories eating celery than there is in it. So then I'll put in some spring onions. I either put in spring onions, sometimes I use red onions, but if I use red onions, I normally soften them up in a bit of olive oil and white wine vinegar before I put them in the salad. Normally, ideally, I prefer to use the green end for the salads, so I'm using some stuff up today. Carrot in, adds a nice bit of colour, nice ripe avocado. The other thing is to really mix your salad as well. I mean, really, the more you mix it up, the better its flavours go through better. I'm going to put a peach in. But apple, I think apple, peaches, pomegranate, those are I think the nicer ones to put in the salad. Also, peaches taste quite nice with feta, so. We've got the veg and the fruit. I quite like, you put green beans in, but that, if I was doing a green bean one, I'd probably think of doing it like a salad niçoise, so probably like some tuna and some olives and stuff. But yeah, so just another way again, you know, something extra in your diet. But asparagus, I think, goes with anything. And normally what I do with the asparagus is if I'm grilling chicken on the griddle here, there's like little strips of chicken to go on the salad, I'll just put on a packet of some asparagus to griddle with the chicken, and then just put that on all the salad together. Nay. Okay, so then I'll put in some seeds. Again, very good. Chai seeds, really healthy, little superfood. Sprinkle of chai, also looks quite nice, I think, the seeds do. Sprinkle of chai seeds. Some hemp seeds as well, sprinkle of that. And then I'm going to put some pine nuts in. I said you can toast these if you want to, just stick them in a frying pan and toast them for a few minutes, tossing them a couple of times. But I'm not going to do that today. And then I've got a couple of, just a little sprinkling of the pine nuts in. You could put another nut in, sometimes I crush up some cashews or almonds. I really like them that. And then, obviously we're trying to be healthy-ish, so I wouldn't, I either put feta or parmesan in. Not a load of it, but enough. So there's a packet of this, I usually use half the packet and just literally crumble it all up into the salad. And again, that just adds to making like almost the dressing. The only thing I might pop in there, Adam loves having dates in salads, so again, I call them sugar bombs, to be honest, they're not necessarily the healthiest thing, but I would just pop these Majola dates, pop a couple in there. I just think when you're eating a salad, it's just a nice surprise, and you're like, oh, what's that? And it's usually, you know, these lovely dates, or, you know, mixed with the avocado and everything, they just taste lovely together. So again, don't put too many in. there's going to be three or four of us on this salad, so there's a couple of dates, and I'll just give it another little texture. Also, obviously the dates are a bit more sugary, so it does add another dimension to the salad. Then I would put on some olive oil. This is a Greek olive oil from very small olive farm. They only make not many bottles every year, and it's unfiltered. So all I'll do is literally sprinkle some olive oil over it, and then put there so the pips don't come. And half a lemon, depends how big the salad is, half a lemon squeezed over the salad. There you go. So the other thing I'm going to use, because you can put some salt and pepper, or you can put the garlicky salt, or whatever you want on this, some sesame seeds, whatever it is. I've got this roasted garlic and pepper, so I think that's always quite a nice bit of roasted garlic and pepper on the top of the salad there. And there you have it. So the only other thing I do, which would be separate, is I'll cut up some tomatoes, put them in a separate bowl, as I said, with a little bit of salt and a little bit of olive oil. Just put those in a little bowl with some salt and olive oil and leave them, and then let people add that to the salad if they want to. The other thing as well is that I've been boiling tomatoes recently because of my histamine levels. Put a bit of garlic salt in there, just leave them at the side if it doesn't make the salad go mushy. What I'm probably going to add, you can have that as it is. If you're vegetarian, perhaps you want a bit more protein, just put the lentils in, or chickpeas. I would add some grilled chicken to that, or some prawns, or whatever protein you'd like. So that is my salad. The other tip I would have, say, is really mix it up. Really give it a good old mix up. Get all the oil and the lemon juice and stuff right the way through. Just give the salad a really good mix. So there you go. That's my salad masterclass. The only thing I'm going to add to this today is, in the oven, I have roasted some mini peppers, and when they cool down a little bit, I'll put them on top of the salad, and it just looks really nice and colourful. Okay, so this is my salad masterclass. So I think the things you should take from this is add some seeds, add some nuts, a fruit, cheese, a little bit of dried fruit maybe, and mix it all together. Don't go heavy on the dressing. And if you like my salad, then subscribe to my YouTube channel.